My name is Ian Tico. I am a movement artist, but people also know me as a dancer, but I consider myself a movement artist because everything to me can be converted into dance, so I don't really box myself. And I am 28 years and I am from Nairobi, Kenya, and dancing is my profession. So I started at an early age without knowing even I would love dance this way. But dancing to me was always fun because even competing in clubs, you go out on Sundays with your parents and then you're given a box of biscuit. And then later on in life, I started just teaching myself with the influence of movies like Step Up, watching music videos from Sean Paul, the likes of Elephant Man. The time of dancehall was really dancehall, It's been always an evolving journey for me. Every time I dance, after like a year or two, I feel like that's a different person. So it's always a journey. It's really grounded on the level of understanding from the point of view of being more of a learner than the teacher and the master. You have to really humble yourself because you have to conquer yourself first and understand that discipline is the first key for you to succeed. So understanding is really great because with age and the way you practice something with time, you really get to understand it deeper than you thought. No, time tells everything. After you interact with something for a while, you really understand if you want to love it or you don't, because you know the flaws and the goods and the bads and the vices, and you still choose to do it, even though people don't see even what you're chasing or they don't see even the value in what you're doing. But as long as you find value and understanding, first understanding gives you value, because now you know what you want and it's not based on any person's opinion or any monetary value. Freestyling doesn't have a structure. It depends on how you feel and how you are in the moment and how you grasp the moment. For me, the greatest freestylers are not those ones who can do technical stuff, but those who can grasp the moment and really use the moment and make simple stuff look hard, because those people have control of what they're doing. You see, not as in they imagine they can use simple stuff and make it look hard. Imagine if they became technical, you couldn't even begin to imagine what they will do. So for freestyling, it takes time to understand because it's constant growth and change of beliefs, change in musicality, you have to constantly research and understand what you're doing. So with this constant research, you get more vocabulary for your body to move. So when you come back to choreography, you can make even choreography for anything, even if it was wind blowing, even if it was water droplets, even if it was a bird chirping, someone playing with a spoon on a plastic cup. So it makes you limitless, you see. And the moment you are limitless, you get to influence more people because you get to show them that boundaries don't exist. And the beauty of it is everyone has their own language of freestyle. It's like a fingerprint. You can't freestyle the same way. You can't feel music the same way. You can't feel music the way I feel music. I can't feel music the way you feel music. So that gives you a sense of identity in what you do. So when you even create a piece of choreography or any pieces of choreography, they have your identity. So that point is really hard to answer, because first you have to learn that even earning from dance is not easy as you think, because you have to go through some stuff, like you have to do some jobs that won't pay. You have to be exposed to some situations that aren't familiar to you, like you don't know, you have to sign contracts and stuff, and you end up not getting paid, or you end up paying less than what was expected. Let's say there isn't even a standard for getting paid, first of all. So it's hard to really say when you know you can earn from dance. I think with time, as you put in the work, I think it gains value more, because as you grow, you stop doing what everybody's doing. I deviated a little, and I did choreographies with groups, then I stopped. Then I started focusing on myself, indulging in different styles of dance and learning their basics, and now implementing them with my own language. That's how it has created the dancer that Ian is right now, who has been able to earn a coin or two from his art. You can't put really a date on when you'll start earning. You first have to respect the craft, then it will pay you. If you don't respect it, it will never pay you. It's a two-way traffic. Discipline and consistency. You'll never cheat on those. You'll never even a day or two, you'll never cheat on those. When you get consistent at something, it becomes part of you. You feel even sad if you don't do it. Making movies, making dance films, telling stories, doing productions in schools, teaching, having exchange programs with different schools in Kenya. Starting this thing regionally, you see, taking kids from Kisumu, taking them to Central, having them interact in different ways through dance, making them make pieces. Creative loops too for these youngsters to interact, help them to share ideas, have competitions for like inter-schools, cutting across from public school to international schools, not creating boundaries for kids who are in the slum. See, that will bring even resources from different areas together, and you're still interacting children from different regions together, and giving them a sense of how life is on the other side. Actually gives them a good sense of understanding. Do they really want to do this stuff, or do they just want to do it for the name and the fame? You see, because you'll be exposing them to such stuff at an early stage. For us artists to get our breakthrough in our 28s, 25, we don't know how to deal with this fame. It gets to our head, we get depressed. If you start giving these children activities, and they start understanding that there's a responsibility to this. It's an art form. Do you really want to do this? And just understanding that you can be even there when even people think you're not there.